Since the 1800s, a piece of land has been fought over and has created quite a conflict in the Middle East. A major war broke out known as the Arab-Israeli War from 1948 to 1949 between Israelis and different surrounding Arab countries. However, in July of 1949, this war resulted in an armistice with Israel taking control of most of Palestine. As a result of this war, about 80% of the Palestinian population fled. However, the other 20% stayed, which was about 156,000 Palestinians. Those were the ones who became citizens. The history of the conflict keeps going, however, this is where my topic begins. As a result of the conflict, many discriminatory issues have been brought to light. One example would be the discriminatory education system in Israel and how it affects Palestinian citizens' national identity. The Israeli Jews and Palestinian citizens are immensely segregated within the educational system, with Zionism deeply embedded into their curriculum, which contributes heavily to this discriminatory acts against Palestinian citizens outside of schools. Many notable scholars who do extensive research on the discriminatory education system in Israel have gone on to either say, 1. Palestinian citizens have more of a multifaceted national identity due to the education system in Israel, or 2. As a result of the discriminatory education system, Palestinian citizens have strengthened their national identity within Israel. Smuha, the Nassers, and Rosmer all argue that as a result of the numerous obstacles Palestinian citizens face, they see themselves as having a mixed national identity. It can be difficult for these children going through school, especially when their teachers are being forced to teach a curriculum they do not necessarily agree upon. Teachers in some cases can send mixed signals to their students through their mannerisms and tone of voice when teaching lessons. Even though the Ministry of Education is trying through their Zionist curriculum to integrate them to transgress their Palestinian identity, they are still being pushed away due to the many exclusionary acts against them beyond the education system. This is what then creates their multifaceted national identity. Authors such as Abu Said, Mustafa, and Lauren strongly contend that Palestinian students recognize the discriminatory acts against them through the curriculum in the schools they attend, and that this gives them more incentive for the Palestinian citizens to retain their national identity. Sherry Lawrence argues through his own extensive data collection that out of the Palestinian population, over 65% identify solely as Palestinian. It can be seen that as a result of the Israelis' strong efforts in pulling Palestinians away from their nationality, they are only enforcing it as a result through the constant reminders Palestinians get on a daily basis. Understanding the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the many challenges that Palestinian citizens face is important because it's imperative to know that there are groups of people still struggling with discrimination even if they live in a democracy.